told you, Cade, you pay the big dollars, you get thorough professionalism. Oh, Adam, yeah, you're going, mate. Come up here and stitch him up, would you?
You should.
Give him a trial run.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, my name's Adam. Cade is my big brother and I really look up to him. You might find that pretty hard to believe given he's only 5'6". And the rest. So I'm quite nervous giving this speech. They say giving a best man speech is a bit like getting to kiss the Queen Mother. It's a really great honour, but nobody really wants to do it. So, to get myself started, I did what all us young guys do these days, and I turned to the internet for some inspiration, and I found some really good stuff. Then I remembered I was meant to be looking for speech material. So in the end, I've only been writing this speech for over 24 hours, and I dare say by the time I get to the end of it, it'll feel like I've been delivering it for that long as well. So Cade's been a really great brother to me, you know, doing all that usual great brother stuff that most do. So in the middle of any board game that we'd be playing, he'd change the rules to his advantage so he'd win. I think he never once let me win a game of backyard cricket. I think the score's about 200 zip, until I cried and took the bat and ball and went home. I think one day he kindly threw my head through the bathroom mirror in one of our many scuffles, and quite luckily it was the day before Mum and Dad were about to renovate the bathroom, so they weren't that upset at all. And lastly, one day in primary school, he convinced me it was a good idea to ask the principal whether we could get lemonade installed in the drinking taps. It had never happened. But he does have some really good qualities. Whenever we'd go on holidays and we'd be swimming in the pool, he'd always be the first one to jump in, just in case it was too cold. And whenever we'd go surfing together, he'd always paddle out the furthest to be the shark bait, because I thought if he was a little bit further out, the shark was probably going to get him first. He always took one for the team. But we grew a little older and we took different paths in life, and you know, between the ages of 15 to 23, we probably drifted apart a little bit, but I really got to know Cade again when we travelled around Western Australia together for a few months. We had some really great times exploring the countryside, but I really got to know him by the fact that we had to sleep on the back of his ute on a dirty old mattress side by side for 4 weeks straight. And every single night without fail, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and Cade would be there spooning me.
Is it good?
Well, I hope he's grown out of that habit, Belinda. I'm just glad I never got the tap on the shoulder in the middle of the night. So the location we're at in Arnel, it's a really, I guess, iconic place for the Arnel family. You may know that our parents' property is just over the back fence. So we used to do a lot of motorbike riding and yabbying, and we used to do a lot of rabbit shooting and fox shooting back in the old days, actually on this property. But then about 4 years ago, Cade decided to take up a bit of possum hunting. So, for those of you who don't know what Murray and I were referring to, so possum is the name that both Cade and Belinda refer to each other at all times, amongst any company, without any shame. So some people might think that's really cute, not me. But I think once Cade left high school, he was a bit of a drifter throughout his 20s. He travelled around Australia for a hell of a long time, trying to figure out what he was going to do in life, changing a lot of different jobs. So he's been fitter and turner, farmhand, draftsman, cattle musterer, cowboy, pilot, boob inspector, he's done it all. But it's really clear in the last 4 years since he met and fell in love with Belinda that he's really matured as a person. And it's quite obvious to me that he's grown much closer to his family as he's settled down in life, and he just seems really calm and collected in life now, and knows his place and what he wants to do in life. So to Belinda, everybody here thanks you for taking it Australia and giving it a good home. And I think Cade's love for you is probably only matched by his love for his pizza oven. So they've started to build a life together in Gregory Street. They're becoming property magnates. They're internet entrepreneurs. No, not that type of stuff on the internet. But really, Cade's got one thing he really let himself down in his final step to becoming a man. The thing is, it's been an Arnel tradition, probably over the last 35 years, that every Arnel male that gets married does so with a big bushy moustache. And I think the three Arnel brothers over in the corner over there can attest to that each one of them had it in their wedding photos. So there's still time, you can probably grow it in the next couple of days. Hang on to it for 10 years or so. But Muzz, some of them last a lifetime, don't they? So to finish on a serious note, first of all, I'd like to say really great job today by Stefina. She looks really great today. A lot of you might think that she's a nice little angelic 15-year-old girl, but really she's a bass player for a hardcore rock band. So just watch out up on the kitchen up. And Belinda, of course, you look absolutely amazing today. There's no question about that. You're a really, truly wonderful and caring person. And today's really just a formality because you've been part of the Arnel family for quite a long time. So thank you. And to you both, I know you've had some tough times over the last few years, and everybody's ridden the bumps with you along the way. But it's really heartening just to witness the love, commitment and support that you provide each other. And on behalf of everyone in the room, I just wish you all every happiness. It's been quite an emotional day today, and as you can see, even the cake's in tears. So, just like to finish with a couple of words of wisdom. I think Confucius said this, if a man gives in when he's wrong, he's considered wise. If a man gives in when he's right, he's probably married. And I think you'll soon find that when you get told that I'm going to bed early, it's not going to mean what it used to mean. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You've been a good crowd. I'd like to raise a toast to the bride and groom. Charge your glasses, please.